We've all heard the saying, "An elephant never forgets." It's the most famous idiom in the animal kingdom, but is it actually scientifically true? Here is the crazy part. Scientists have found evidence that elephant herds can react to events that happened literally generations ago. But wait, elephants only live for about 60 or 70 years. So if no single elephant is 100 years old, how can they possess a 100-year memory? The answer lies in a biological super weapon that is shockingly similar to ours, and it might just blow your mind. First, let's look at the hardware. You might think humans have the most complex brains, and you'd be mostly right. But the elephant brain is massive, weighing over 10 pounds. But size isn't everything. It's about the hippocampus. The hippocampus is the part of the brain responsible for emotion and memory processing. In elephants, this region is gigantic. It allows them to store incredible amounts of social and spatial data. Think of it like a hard drive that never runs out of space. This is why a matriarch, the female leader of the herd, can recognize the specific calls of over 100 distinct individuals from miles away. But how do we get to the 100-year figure if they die around age 70? This is where it gets fascinating. Elephant memory isn't just individual, it's cultural. During severe droughts in Tanzania, researchers noticed that herds led by older matriarchs, females aged 50 or 60, survived at much higher rates. Why? Because the older females remembered the location of a specific water source that hadn't been used in 40 or 50 years. They remembered the route from their own childhood. But here is the kicker. If that matriarch passes that knowledge down to her daughter before she dies, the daughter remembers the route. The memory survives the body. This is how a herd can remember a safe haven or a danger zone from a century ago, even if no living member was alive to see it. It is a living library of survival. Sadly, this memory works for tragedy too. Studies have shown that elephants can distinguish between human languages and even clothing colors, associated with poachers versus peaceful villagers. They avoid areas where their ancestors were hunted decades ago. They don't just remember maps, they remember ghosts. This deep emotional memory is why elephants are one of the few species that appear to mourn their dead, returning to the bones of lost family members years after they've passed. So, do elephants remember things from 100 years ago? Technically, yes. Through the incredible chain of matriarchal knowledge, they carry the wisdom of their ancestors with them every single day. This is why conservation is so critical. When we lose an older elephant, we aren't just losing an animal, we are burning down a library of knowledge that keeps the whole herd alive. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. Do you think animals are smarter than we give them credit for? Thanks for watching AnimalVerse.